Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor and welcome back to another episode of World of Crendor, where I answer the questions you submit to twitter.com/WoWcrendor or facebook.com/Crendor. Both those links are in the description below, and then when I ask a question, you can tweet or Facebook at me, or when I ask a question, when I say, hey, I'm taking World of Crendor questions, you can ask a question and might get answered on this show. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm bad with words. Let's begin. First question comes from Travis on Twitter, and he says, not sure if you covered it, but how do you feel about artifact weapons in Legion and not getting any other weapons for the expansion? I'm kind of mixed on this one, because I know a lot of people that are like, this could be stupid. I know a lot of people that are like, it seems like it could be pretty cool, and until I try it, I can't really make an opinion. Right now, I'm like dead center. I feel like it might be cool, it might not be cool. And the only way for me to figure out which one it's going to be is to actually play it. I know Final Fantasy has a very similar system. I haven't actually played a lot of Final Fantasy outside of like when I first tried it. I haven't played the new stuff at all. So I would like to hear how Final Fantasy does it in the comments, because I know a lot of you probably play Final Fantasy. So how does the artifact weapon thing work in that game? And I imagine it's going to be somewhat similar in World of Warcraft. But until I actually get to try it out, I have no idea. But I have hope for it, you know. I think it'll be promising. But it might just be like a Garrison thing, where it's really cool for a month, and then we're like, okay, I wish I could get different types of weapons now. Or try out different weapons. I think that's how I see it, actually. I feel like it'll be cool for maybe a month or two, and then we might get tired of it, but who knows? Maybe not. I still have hope for it. Yeah. Next question comes from Maligos on Twitter, and they say, Crendor, pros and cons of Blood Bowl 2. If you haven't been a long-time viewer of the channel, about 2 years ago, the official Polaris Blood Bowl League started with TB, and he invited all of us, me, Dodger, Jesse, and some other people to play in the Blood Bowl League. And everyone's like, oh, TB's going to easily win this thing. However, I got so into that game, and I love Blood Bowl, and I just practiced, and I played, and I ended up beating TB in the championship thanks to Lil Skittles. My Lizardmen team is one of the best, and ever since then, I've loved Blood Bowl. I have 180 hours played in original Blood Bowl. And in Blood Bowl 2, I actually have 28 hours played so far in the beta. So I'm I'm really enjoying it so far. However, there are definitely some improvements that can be made. They have, first off, I made a video on the differences between Blood Bowl 2 and Blood Bowl in my current video, so go check that out if you really want to see some like visual changes that happen. But as for things I can just tell you off the top of my head, the UI is a billion times better. A billion times better. It actually shows percentages of when you're going to dodge, and it doesn't just show little red squares that you're stepping onto that confuses you. So that's really cool for newer players. It's a lot easier to pick up and play for newer players. What else? People were complaining about the customization options, but I think the customization's pretty good compared to the old game. I think you used to have to mod the game in order to get a lot of customization options, but now it has about the same as that mod did, and so I'm happy with it. It allows for just enough customization, I think. Maybe they'll add more options over time, who knows, but I think for now it's fine. And I've really enjoyed it. I think it's great. And as for things I don't like, there's no grid. There needs to be a grid. They need, like, you used to be able to hit G, and that would bring up the grid on the board, so you can see your tackle zones and stuff like that. They need to do that. I don't even think it's that hard to add either. I don't know why they left it out. It'd be nice if you could go back in the dice log and see what rolls happened prior to making turns, because right now you only see like the last 3 rolls or something. It's a lot of little things that they need to add. Like I made a post about statistics in the Hall of Fame. Like my one guide is named Cowditka, and it says he's the most violent player, and his score is 12. But I'm like, what's that score mean? Is that knockouts? Is that injuries caused? I have no idea. So I wish they were a bit more specific with those statistics. But aside from that, you know, these are things that could very easily be fixed. It's still in beta. I'm sure they're listening in the community, because they have listened to the community very, like, they've done a great job of listening to the community. And I'm really excited for it. I'm pumped. Our Blood Bowl 2 League is going to be happening. A lot of people asked about that too. Right now we have 9 people, and we might add a 10th. I think we are. We're just trying to figure out who that is going to be. But we've even decided the races for the most part, and it's going to be me, Jesse, Dodger, TB, Sam, Force, Unit Lost, Pyrian Flax, and Northern Lion right now. And then we are not sure about the 10th, because you'd be surprised how many people have asked me to join this Blood Bowl League. Like, people that 2 years ago who'd be like, Blood Bowl? I don't want to play that. People are like coming to me like, being like, you got to get me in this Blood Bowl League, man. I want to play with you guys. I'm like, well, you know, I'm going to sit down and be like, who is the best of all these people that I'm like, this person's going to be like, yeah, I love Blood Bowl just as much as you do. And that's what I'm looking for. So we'll see. Yeah. Moving on. Birdie on Twitter asks, thought of uploading stream highlights to YouTube more? Would love to see that. I can't ever catch your streams. If you did not know, I stream a lot on twitch.tv/Crendor. I don't stream like on a schedule. I kind of just stream when I want for fun. And I do have a lot of stream highlights. However, I don't like uploading those to YouTube, because I feel like people don't want to see those here. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm under. I can't think of the word, but I feel like people just don't want to watch them. So if you do want to see stream highlights, I mean, maybe I'll upload them. But at the same time, they're available on my Twitch, so you just go watch them there. Like, all my VODs are there. Yeah. But it's more of just I'd have to gauge the reaction of people and how badly they'd really want stream highlights. Yeah. Next question is from DizTreat on Twitter, and they say, who is your favorite YouTuber? And this might surprise you, or not. If you know me and my taste in videos and stuff, this probably won't surprise you. The YouTuber I watch the most is an ASMR channel called Fairy Char ASMR. It's this woman, and she does things like make pancakes. Jesse made fun of me on our Cox Crendor podcast about this, but she does things like make pancakes. She does the like ear tapping ASMR stuff, or like scratching with one of those like big microphone things with the ears on them. She does like just various noises, or like whispering, and like all that type of stuff. I like turn that on and just like trance out and relax. I've like fell asleep to that type of stuff. I love ASMR, but that's like my go-to ASMR channel. So shout out to her. It's Fairy Char ASMR. If you enjoy ASMR, check it out. If you don't, you probably won't like it. Other YouTubers, if you're looking for more for like a gaming channel I watch, I love Donkey. Video Game Donkey, probably one of the only YouTube people out there that can like make me actually laugh out loud. Like a lot of times I'll watch people and I'll be like, like, you know, you kind of chuckle. Donkey can make me just like laugh out loud and be like, tears just running down my face because of just so much laughter. And Donkey's awesome, and he seems like a cool guy too. So Video Game Donkey, if you have, I'm sure you've seen Donkey. If you haven't, go check him out. I love his voice. He can say, that's what I love about Donkey's voice. He can say anything and make it funny. And I think that's awesome. And I wonder, like, is that what people think about me? Because everyone's always like, your voice is loud. So I'm like, do people think that of me too? I don't know. Aside from that, who else do I watch on YouTube? I mean, I'm subscribed to like all my friends like TB and Dodger. I watch Coffee Time sometimes. I always watch Coffee Time when I know like we hung out And I'm like, I want to see what Dodger says about our hangout session today. She'd be like, we went and got ramen, me and Crendor. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I was there. I don't know why. Let's see. Aside from that, who else? Yeah. as you know, I'm a avid YouTube video watcher by what I'm naming off here. I like Noble for all his like lore related stuff. I also like Nixium, Mooklucking, their machinimas and stuff. I watch all those. Those are great. They do great work. I fish with both of them, so go check them out. Check out those fishing episodes if you want to learn a bit more about them. They're cool guys, and they make great stuff. And yeah. Next question is from Facebook, and it is from Christina Walden. And Christina asks, outside of World of Warcraft, what is your favorite game to play? Smiley emoticon. Outside of World of Warcraft, I would say everybody's he's gonna say League of Legends. I love League of Legends. I have a ton of time invested in League of Legends, but I haven't been playing it as much lately. When Overwatch comes out, it'll probably be Overwatch. I would say Blood Bowl right now. I have, in a matter of like 3 days, I've played 28 hours of Blood Bowl or something. It's insane. Granted, I have streamed a lot of it, but I love Blood Bowl. I love sports. I love fantasy. It combines both of those things, and it's just super fun. Yeah, what else? I'm like the worst at like talking about games I've played, because like I always just play the same game. I guess Hearthstone as well, because I play a lot of Hearthstone. I was gonna go buy Mario Maker today. I'm actually pretty excited. I want to make some crazy levels, like David Lynch level inspired crazy levels. So I want to see how fun that is. Oh man, I was hooked on Mario Kart for like a long, like back maybe like 7 or 8 months ago. I got Mario Kart for the Wii U, and I played that game like every day for like 2 hours when I'd wake up. I would just wake up and be like, play Mario Kart. And I'd try to like beat a race every day and get gold at it. And that game is amazingly fun. If you have a Wii U and you don't have Mario Kart, you gotta go buy Mario Kart. Love that game. So I'm hoping Mario Maker is just as fun. And I can create some crazy stuff. But yeah. So all those games I mentioned are probably my favorite games to play that aren't World of Warcraft. Next question comes from Levi Grattan on Facebook, and they ask, armchair CEO question. If you became the CEO of Blizzard tomorrow, what would your first task be? What would be your next big project you'd start development on? And what would you do to improve sales or make more money? That's a pretty good question. I like that you did say armchair CEO, because that is like that is what it'd be. Like, this is what I do, even though like you kind of just ignore all the boring parts of being a CEO and stuff. What would my first task be? That is a really good question. What would my first task be? Let's see. I'd be in control of all their Blizzard games. I would try to make the World of Warcraft story and lore, and all the other games' story and lore, good again. Because I feel like, from everything I hear from everyone, they made good lore, and then they kind of got away from it. And I feel like I'd be like, alright, today, we're going to make that lore good again, and make it make sense. And I think that would be awesome. And I would announce that to everyone, too. It'd be like, we got away from our roots of storytelling, but we're going to fix that starting today. I think that'd be really cool. As for the next big project I'd start development on, Warcraft 4. Bam! You gotta do Warcraft 4, and here's why. This is what I've been talking about like all the time. You start Warcraft 4, right? Now you have a new platform to make new Warcraft lore on, right? You know, maybe you make some new lore that makes more sense. You start some new storylines, make some new villains, new heroes. You got Warcraft 4 to do that and tell the story, and maybe you can fill in some old storylines in Warcraft 4 as well, or tell some more about some stuff you wanted to, you know, tell about, and then you could have that carry over to World of Warcraft. You also have the scenario building scene, which they created the original Dota on. So you have the ability to create new MOBAs and scenarios and tower defense and all those things in this new Warcraft 4 scenario RTS editor thing, right? And then, on top of that, everybody would come back and play it just for the nostalgia, like, oh my god, Warcraft 4, I've played all the other Warcrafts, now I gotta come play this because this is gonna be amazing. And you would get another step on advancing the kind of RTS genre forward, because I don't think there's been a lot of good RTS games lately, and I miss RTS games. I love RTS games. Even though I'm bad at them, I love playing them. So Warcraft 4, no doubt. And what would I do to improve sales and make more money? I feel like those things would improve sales and make more money, but what would I actually do? I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'd have to think about it a bit more, but I feel like doing the story stuff and telling people about it, like, yo, we're gonna focus on this story, and making Warcraft 4 would help make more money. But I don't know actually. But that is a good question. You know what? That's a great question for even the comments to answer. So in the comments, I want you to answer, what would you do if you became the Blizzard CEO for a day? Because I want to hear what people want to, or what people have to say. That's a good question. And finally, actually, that kind of it makes me just think of my If Fans Ran WoW stuff, which is like my favorite series I think I've made, with all the zombie dragons and all those things. If Fans Ran WoW, it pretty much is like the fans trying to be CEOs. So if you haven't watched those, go check those out. But yeah, comment below. And the final question of the day comes from Kyle Conlon on Twitter, and he asks, Crendor, if you were to go professional in one sport, non-esport, what would it be? Oh god, I need coffee. Okay. If I had to go professional in one sport, here's the thing. I would love to play football. Like American football. If I was like 6'5", 280 pounds. But I'm not. So, I can't do that. I would like to, like, if I had to play a sport, I'd probably just play baseball. 'Cause, I mean, you don't really, it's like the lowest chance of getting hurt, really. Half of it you just spend in the outfield, or like, you know, playing second base or doing all those things. And then, I mean, I don't think baseball is as physically demanding as all the other sports, so probably be pretty easy. Oh god. I need to wrap this up because I'm starting to cough a lot. That's not good. Either way, I get post-nasal drip. Welcome to my videos where I talk about my things I have. I have post-nasal drip. If you have post-nasal drip as well, comment in the comment section below. But if I had to, like, actually be a part of a professional sport, I would be the general manager of an American football team. But I would do it for any sports team, but I would prefer American football. That's like all I do when I play Madden. I don't actually play the games, really. I kind of just take over a team and do, like, franchise owner mode and then just simulate seasons and try to make the team better. So if I really had to do that, that's what I would do. I guess I kind of do that in Blood Bowl in a similar aspect. But yeah, I'm keeping this World of Crendor a little shorter than normal because I just want to get people back in the swing of things, because I haven't made one of these in a while. Some of you probably haven't even seen any of my other World of Crendors, so if you would like to be a part of the next one, you can go to twitter.com/WoWcrendor or facebook.com/Crendor. Follow me there, and when I say, hey, I'm taking World of Crendor questions, you can ask them, and it might be answered on this show. And next time, I will take some more questions so that the show is a bit longer. I need to go blow my nose and drink some water now. I don't know if that's ever been said at the end of a video, but now it has. So, thank you for listening and watching. I'll see you later. See you.